Hello YouTube, this is a Satsu 5 and this is a contest entry into Cutlery Level's Columbia River Knife and Tool Fossil giveaway. And I'm going to go ahead and say when I first saw the fossil on the Columbia River Knife and Tool website, I got really excited. Out of all the new stuff they came out with, that and the Tomahawk I got really excited about. And I believe that the Columbia River Knife and Tool fossil is a work of art, and it really speaks to me aesthetically because of how it looks. It speaks to me through its function with the VEF serration and the IKBS system. So let's get started on my Columbia River Knife Tool collection. I don't have a big collection. I used to have two other knives. One of them disappeared on me. I don't know what happened to it, but it just vanished into thin air. And that was the M16. And I recommend that knife for a good, dirty, hard to use, trash knife. Something that you can cut through really nasty stuff with, and possibly use or abuse. And it's so cheap and affordable that you don't have to worry about it. So it's a dirty, hard to use kind of clanker knife. And my folding Satsu I had to sell because of money issues. Other than that, this is my home type selection. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go over them real quick because some of you may not know what these knives are and you might be interested in them. This is my first Columbia River Knife and Tool. This is the Satsu. And this is my first knife I ever bought that was over $100. I bought it straight from a knife dealer in the mall. And the reason why my name is a Satsu 5 is because when this knife first came out, I was really interested in it, but I wanted to see a review on YouTube. And no one had a review. There was just this one video of this guy showing it in the video but not talking. Just doing that. And those videos really irritate me because I want information. I just don't want to look at it. So I wanted to leave him a comment. In order to leave a comment, I had to make a YouTube account. And since I needed a channel name or an account name, and I was shopping for the Satsu, it was just the first thing that popped in my mind, and I put the Satsu 5. 5 being my lucky number, and the Satsu being the knife I was looking for a review of. So that's how I got my channel name. This is a cool swat-off sword knife. I wouldn't necessarily say military because I have a different. They'll make a good killing knife, but most of the Marines and stuff that I know, they don't want just one killing knife and then a utility knife and then a EDC knife. They want something they can use for everything. So I don't know if this would make the best military knife, but definitely a nice swat-off sword knife, tactical entry knife to in case your gun jams, you can just take care of business. Definitely a good killing knife. And when using two hands, it's very easy to get in and out of the sheath. By the way, I'm in my bathroom. Some of you may be wondering why I'm in the bathroom. Well, this is where I sharpen my knives. Both me and my brother sharpen our knives in the bathroom. And if we have to reprofile them, we'll get the water wheel, put it in here, and we have a source of water, and we reprofile knives here. I don't know why, it's just what we do. My next Columbia River Knife and Tool, I'm going in order from how I got them, is the M21. And I love this knife for the reason that it has kind of a look of a dagger, a kind of it has the cross guard and the tip. Although it's a drop point, it's not a spear point, but it looks similar. And the VEF serrations. I'm willing to say in all confidence the VEF serrations might be the best serrations on the market. The only other serrations I really think are better is possibly the Spyderco serrations, my own opinion. But these are definitely, I call them shark's teeth because they chew through anything you put through them. So that's my M21. Has the auto locks. I prefer the auto locks to the manual lock system. And it's also kind of my pimp knife. It has that gold color to it. And Me and Matthew joke about a gun that we found. It was like a 1911 style gun, and it was gold, kind of like this, completely. We call it a pimp gun. This is kind of my pimp knife. Although I'm not a pimp and I don't condone that activity, it's just something, a little funny joke that me and Matthew have. Now, the next Colombian river knifing tool I have is in the Satsu line. This is called the Otsunashi no Ken. Has the same Osaraki Zakuri blade shape as the Satsu, but it's in a thin frame lock design. And if I can't carry a cold steel 5.5 inch folding knife for self-defense, I need something that's low profile. I often grab this. I got a meat cut test where I stab through meat and slash through meat, and this thing is pretty effective. I have a lot of confidence with this knife. I wish it had the auto locks, but it has the manual locks. And it's awesome. Deep concealed carry, very thin, and very effective. Now the newest Colombian river knifing tool that I have, I got at the NRA convention, and this is the Ripple. Let's see if I can show this. Don't know if you can see it, but it is a forced production knife. Right there it says forced production. Don't know if you can see that. The reason why I got this knife was to test out the new vef serrations. I think Tom Beck would agree with me that these serrations are good, but not as good as the original vef serrations. And this also kind of has that gold color to it. Well, maybe more of a bronze, but you're just going to have to trust me that says forced production. Anyways, this is more of a gentleman's knife. The lock mechanism had some break-in issues. I had to break it in, but some of it has to do with technique. But that is my newest Colombian river knifing tool knife. And hopefully, if everything turns out right, I'll have a new one to add to the collection. And I can guarantee you, Jeff, if you're watching this, which I know you will, because I'm going to send it to you in a private message, that knife will get used. No safe point sealed. On the Satsu 5, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Colombian river knifing tools. Not a whole lot, but hey, it's a decent collection in my book. Considering that this knife is just, well, I guess you could call it safe point. I carried it when traveling a couple of times in the vehicle, but these knives all have been tested and reviewed, and I'm really happy with them. Anybody else who's watching this video, if you don't know cutlerylover, he's giving away a very nice Colombian river knifing tool knife. Very nice, very classy in my opinion. Well, I'm not going to say classy, I'm going to say very aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and a very functional knife with those vef serrations. And from the looks of the video, a very smooth knife because of the IKBS ball bearing system. So if you're interested in joining this competition, just send cutlerylover a private message in his, on his YouTube account with either pictures or the a video of your Colombian river knifing tool collection, and say, my name is so and so, and I'm here to join the contest. He has a video on it, and he can. I'm probably missing something, but that's it. That's my collection. Anybody else who's joining the giveaway, best of luck, and y'all have a nice day. I'm Saucy 5.